18. We currently have over 200 students enrolled. We are asking you to look around your house and donate any instruments that you may no longer use. Each one donated will be assigned to a student in need. 19. His hands trembling, he looked out at the audience. At that moment, he noticed that every face looked interested in what he had to say. 20. So why not set your goals much higher than you consider worthy from the beginning? Chances are that you have more often been disappointed by setting targets that are too low and achieving them, only to be shocked that you still didn't get what you wanted. 21. But I'm told that battery is no longer made and the phone is no longer manufactured. No wonder cell phones take the lead when it comes to e-waste. 22. Research and theory from diverse fields have contributed to an evolving understanding that all learners grow and learn in culturally defined ways in culturally defined contexts. 23. In animals, play has long been seen as a way of learning and practicing skills and behaviors that are necessary for future survival. Play is a way in which children learn about the world and their place in it. Play also allows children to try out and learn social behaviors and to acquire values and personality traits that will be important in adulthood. 24. The loss of many traditional jobs in everything from art to healthcare will partly be offset by the creation of new human jobs. Primary care doctors who focus on diagnosing known diseases and giving familiar treatments will probably be replaced by AI doctors. But precisely because of that, there will be much more money to pay human doctors and lab assistants to do groundbreaking research and develop new medicines or surgical procedures. 26. Though she is more famous for being an editor than for being a fiction writer, many critics consider her novel Plum Bun Fawcett's strongest work. 29. Although it is obvious that part of our assessment of food is its visual appearance, it is perhaps surprising how visual input can override taste and smell. People find it very difficult to correctly identify fruit-flavored drinks that they chose tasting notes appropriate for red wines, such as a prune and chocolate, when they were given white wine colored with a red dye. Experienced New Zealand wine experts were similarly tricked into thinking that the white wine Chardonnay was in fact a red wine, when it had been colored with a red dye. 30. Social connections are so essential for our survival and well-being that we not only cooperate with others to build relationships, we also compete with others for friends. It is through selective inclusion and exclusion that they produce loyalty and lasting social bonds. 31. Clearly, the amount of news coverage can make a big difference in the perceived significance of an issue among observers as they are exposed to the coverage. 32. You have to make very fast assumptions about whether that animal is safe or not, based solely on its appearance. 33. Bicycles turn not just by steering but also by leaning. So the passenger needs to lean the same way as the rider. The passenger is a true partner in the ride. Expected to mirror the rider's every move. 34. We're often told that newborns and infants are comforted by rocking, because this motion is similar to what they experienced in the womb, and that they must take comfort in this familiar feeling. Just as likely is the idea that newborns come to associate gentle rocking with being fed. 35. Indeed, all the coal, natural gas, and oil we use today is just solar energy from millions of years ago, a very tiny part of which was preserved deep underground. Our challenge, and our opportunity, is to learn to efficiently and cheaply use the much more abundant source. That is the new energy striking our planet each day from the sun. 36. It wasn't too long ago that the majority of people believed the world was flat. It wasn't until that minor detail was revealed, the world is round, that behaviors changed on a massive scale. 37. Stand a mirror upright on the table, so that a piece of paper on the table can be clearly seen in the mirror. 38. The owner will be center stage, with a group of others around him or her, soon to be followed by newly formed groups around those who obtained a sizable share, until all food has been distributed. The few times that they do occur, it is the possessor who tries to make someone leave the circle. 39. This tendency may result from socialization processes, in which women are encouraged to care for their families, and men are encouraged to be successful in competitive work environments. 40. Totally opposed to this view is the position that the link between music and emotion is one of resemblance. 41 to 42. Sleep clinicians treating patients who can't sleep at night will often ask about room temperature, and will advise patients to lower their current thermostat set point by 3 to 5 degrees from that which they currently use.